Hello friends, welcome to our mathematics program for grade 7. Today we are going to talk about money, right? You've been using that for years now, so I'm sure that you're expert in it. It's always good to refresh. So, what are we going to see about money today? First thing, we shall see how to convert rupees into cents and vice versa. We shall talk about the different currencies around the world. Well, we shall focus on three main currencies, that is the US dollar, the pound sterling, and the euro. Then we shall see together how to convert from one currency to another. And finally, we shall see how to solve problems involving money. Right? Now, let's see first of all the importance of money. Why do we need money? Right. First thing, we need money to buy food and clothes, right? These are basic necessities, so we need money for that. Then, we need money to pay the bills, right? You need to pay for electricity, you need to pay for water, you need to do that. So, you need to pay the bills. We also need money to pay for services. For example, suppose that you are sick. Okay, and you want to go and see a private doctor. You need to pay him for his services so that you, dear friend, can enjoy a happy life. Now, in Mauritius, the money that we use, that is our currency, is known as the Mauritian rupee. Okay, right. Now, let's see. How do we convert rupees into cents? Now, remember, 1 rupee is equivalent to 100 cents. So if we want to convert rupees into cents, we only need to multiply by 100. Exactly. Now suppose that we want to go the other way round. That is to convert cents into rupees. What do? Well, we divide by 100. Now let's see an example. Suppose that you want to convert 8 rupees into cents. We always go to the basic. The basic is 1 rupee is equivalent to 100 cents. So 8 rupees, what do? 8 times 100, which is 800 cents. Let's take another example. Suppose that you need to convert 1,500 cents into rupees. How will you do that? Start with the basic, that is 100 cents is equivalent to 1 rupee. So 1 cent, what do? You divide exactly. So that's 1 over 100. Now 1,500, it's 1 over 100 times 1,500, that's 15 rupees. Simple. Right? So, these are exercises for you to practice. The first one, you need to convert into cents. And the second one, you will convert into rupees. Now, let's see a word problem involving money. In the example, you've got Devon. So, Devon purchased 2 horse games for 1,550 each. And 3 racing games for 600 each. Now, how did he pay? He paid with 2,000 rupees notes and 1,000 rupee note. Now, the question are, how much did the games cost him in all? And secondly, how much change did Devon receive? Now, when you are given a word problem, there are certain words in that which are very important. Now, let's see. He purchased how many horse games? 2 horse games, and it's 1,550 each, right? Now, let's put that together. So, 1 horse game, 1,550. 2 horse games, that will be 2 times 1,550, which is 3,100 rupees. Now, 1 racing game is 600 rupees. He's buying 3 of them. So 3 will be 600 times 3, which is 1,800. Now, in all, how much money did he spend? Well, 3,100 plus 1,800, which is 4,900 rupees. That's the total cost of the games. Now let's see, how did he pay, right? So he paid with two 2,000 rupees notes. That will be 4,000 exactly. And one 1,000 rupee note, which is 1,000. So in all, he gave 5,000 rupees. But the total cost was how much? It was 4,900. So the change will only be 5,000 minus 4,900, that is 100 rupees. Okay? Now, across the world, people don't use the same currency. For example, in Mauritius, like we said, we use the Mauritian rupee. But when you travel, you won't use the Mauritian rupee. For example, if you're going to the UK, you're going to use the pound sterling, right? So different countries use different currencies, okay? And when you go abroad and that you need to change money, that rate that you're getting will not be the same each time, okay? We'll see that in more details later on. So in our program, we are going to focus on three main currencies. Now, these are, firstly, the US dollar, then the pound sterling, and finally, the euro. Okay, let's take the first one. Now, the US dollar, we use the symbol, the S, for the dollar. Okay, now, why is it used? If it is US dollar, it will be the official currency of the United States. Exactly. Now, $1, you've got 100 cents. Okay, and $1, as at today's rate, it is 33.30 rupees. Now, when you will watch that video, okay, maybe it will not be 33.30 rupees. That's why we said that the rate changes every day. Secondly, we're going to look at the pound sterling. Now, the pound sterling, you've got that symbol, see here, right? This is the symbol for the pound sterling, and it is the official currency of the United Kingdom and some other countries. Now, be careful. With 1 pound sterling, you don't have 100 cents. You've got 100 pence, right? So 1 pound sterling is equivalent to 100 pence. And as at today's rate, the 1 pound sterling is approximately equivalent to 46 rupees, Mauritian rupees. The third one is the euro, right? And the symbol is the E that you can see here. Now, the euro is the official currency of the European Union. And 1 euro is equivalent to 100 cents. And it's approximately 41 rupees. Okay. Now, let's see how to convert dollars, pound sterling, and euro into Mauritian rupees. Now, we are taking the rate of $1 is equivalent to 33.30 rupees, 1 pound sterling, 46 rupees, and 1 euro, 41 rupees. How do we do that? Simple. Now, 1 US dollar, 33.30 rupees. Now, if you've got 20, what should you do? Exactly, 20 times 33.30, which will be 666 rupees. Second one, 1 pound sterling, 46 rupees. So, 16 pounds sterling, what do you do? 46 times 16, which is 736 rupees. And the third one, 1 euro, 41 rupees, 40 euros, that will be 41 times 40, which will be 1,640 rupees. Okay? Let's take another example. Now, suppose that 1 US dollar is equivalent to 32.50 rupees, 1 pound sterling, 45 rupees, and 1 euro, 42 rupees. What you need to do is to convert the following. The first one is 13,000 rupees in dollar, 4,050 rupees in pound sterling, and 6,300 rupees in euro. Okay, how do we process? Now, the first one, you know that 32.50 rupees is equivalent to $1. So 1 rupee, what do? We divide, yes. So that will be 1 over 32.50, and 13,000 rupees, you just multiply it. So that will be 400 US dollar. Now, 45 rupees is equivalent to 1 pound sterling. So 1 rupee, you divide, that will be 1 divided by 45, and 4,050, 1 over 45 times 4,050, which is 90 pounds sterling. And the third one, 42 rupees, which is 1 euro, 1 rupee, 1 over 42, and 6,300 rupees, that is 1 over 42 times 6,300, which is 150 euros. Now let's see a word problem, okay? Suppose that Dilshad went to the bank to change 10,000 rupees into euros. Now, the bank will charge 10 euro for this transaction, okay? And suppose that 1 euro is 40 rupees. Now, the question is, how much money did Dilshad receive in euros? Let's see. Now, 40 rupees, 1 euro. So, 1 rupee, what do? 1 over 40 euro. That's clear. Now, how much money did she change? 10,000. So 1 over 40 times 10,000, which is 250 euros. But we've got a problem. She's not getting 250 euros. Why? Because the bank is charging 10 euros for commission. So the bank charges 10 euro. The money that she's receiving from the bank will be 250 minus 10, which is 240 euros. Okay? So some additional exercises for practice. You've got 2 here and 2 more. That's 4 additional exercises for you to practice. So, what have we seen today is how to convert rupees into cents and vice versa. We have also learned how to recognize the different currencies. Around the world, we have focused on 3 main currencies, that is the euro, the US dollar, and the pound sterling. Okay? Then we have seen how to convert from one currency to another and how to solve problems involving money. Now, be careful. As I've said, the rate changes every day. That is, you will not get the same amount of rupees if you change $10 today or $10 in 3 months. All right? Now, please work through the exercises here plus the exercises in your textbook. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again. Bye.